Hey guys, and welcome to Dragon Age Origins and my throwback series. So, we're going to travel to the Mage's Circle, whatever that was called, the Circle of Magi, I think it was. We did the Red Cliff Castle as much as we could, and then we decided that we'd try and get some help from the Mages. So, we're going to continue on there. I've actually got to go back to Red Cliff, because I forgot to check up on this one, make sure Velena made it back to the village. So we're going to go back to Red Cliff, check that, get rid of that, and then we're going to go to Broken Circle, which means we're going to go and do that one.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Alright, so I want to go and see his
I'm sure
wares.
you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh, we got a discount. So basically what I'm looking for is these. Yep, all of them. All of them. Yep, we'll take them too. And cut. You know what, we'll grab 99 flasks. And we've got the blood dragon plate there we'll collect eventually. Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's see what we can sell real quick. Alrighty, so we've got a 7-2 there. Let's get rid of these. Keep them for the minute. Templar. I feel like Alistair's got a different one now, doesn't he? I think he does. We can probably get rid of that. We'll sell it and hope we'll be right. Sell both of these. Yeah, we'll sell both of them. Doesn't seem to be a gift. We'll get rid of that. These, I don't know what these are. I'm just going to continue to sell them. I feel like it's better that way. Keep the gifts, obviously. Alright, that seems good. Got a few health there. 5 health fruit, so we'll be able to get a few more potions done now that we've got some flasks. Alright, so that looks good. Now I want to go and do a quick chat to everyone here, just to make sure we've got everything under control.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape
I was not
ninja?
born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A
Lovely.
most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
And you change into other human forms as well. Can anyone become a shape changer? Do you spend a lot of time as an animal? I've never heard of magic like that before. No, nothing specific. Let's see.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
There you go. That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful. It does seem a little revolting. Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. Oh, well, I don't see a problem with it. I think your abilities sound quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man.
Now that's just offensive.
But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Morrigan approves. +4. Well, that's cool. That's not actually what I was
do you wish
chasing
of
there.
me?
What about something
We're in
personal?
camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? Okay, we'll just leave that one. She obviously has nothing in particular we need to go on. Right, so we got Sten there. if we really wanted to, we could bring Stan in as the heavy weapon user, because that's what he is. And we could swap Alistair out, and we could become the tank. But I feel like, if anything, Liliana should be the one that gets swapped out for Stan, so we have 2 tanks and a heavy weapon user, or even 2 heavy weapons. But to be honest, I don't know. She's handy to have occasionally. I think you should go. Nothing, never mind. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in the Lothering Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Ooh, we can romance her. Let's do it.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
So, can we go back to the Lothering now? Those initiates can't have been more lovely than you.
Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Liliana approves. +6, fair enough. Alright. I need to befriend Alistair as much as possible because I want to get the Templar specialization. Can you teach others to become a Templar? So how did you become a Grey Warden? Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry? Why did you keep your birthright a secret? Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Alright, good chat. Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
We'll need to start rebuilding. Will we need to start rebuilding the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
So what happens now that there's just 2 of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Never mind. Okay,
What do you
so
need?
still nothing. I'd like to ask you
Ask
something.
away.
Actually, never mind. We'll just leave that for the minute. What we're going to do now is travel back to Redcliffe, and then I'm going to give Alistair a bunch of gifts that we've got for him. Well, I know there are a couple. Morrigan, Liliana.
Yes.
Okay, so Redcliffe Village is where we're going to go next. Because we haven't... Oh, okay. Somehow we've managed to initiate a fight between the castle and the village. Oh, wait. No, it's just this guy. No, I've already collected the elf root.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Let's see this discount of yours. I don't think he's got anything really particular that we need. Got gifts. Silver Sword of Mercy. Blue satin shoes. Interesting, eh? One leather belt. Woven heavy armor. Ceremonial armored boots. Interesting. That's red steel tier 5, 32 strength. Woven war axe. Fair enough. We should really get them, but we really don't have the gold right now to be trying to do that sort of stuff. Maybe a bit later on. These ones though, the painting between Orlays and Ferelden are rebel. The rebel queen with fiery red hair is okay. So, got to figure out who these belong to. We'll buy it. I'll try to buy most gifts because, as I said, they are pretty handy to have, especially if you're trying to befriend people. Yes. Eventually, I want to put the golem in our party as well. I think, you know, being a dwarf, the golem would be pretty handy to have in, and like lore friendly to have in the party. Obviously, we'd have to figure out who we want to get rid of to do that, but I don't know. Definitely would be keeping Morrigan. Like that's not changing. Morrigan is a must, in my honest opinion. I think you need a mage of some description always. So we can go down here. You need to go. Da, 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 da. We're only going to be here for a very brief moment. It's just to check up and make sure the blacksmith's daughter got back safely, finish that quest off. Where's he? He's there. There he is.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you, I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Alright, so I don't know what he gave us. What did he give us? Shielded dwarven armor, okay. Not as good as what we've got. Let's see. Well, it's not really... Can we sell it back to him? Like, this guy's got some pretty decent stuff.
You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you?
Let's talk business.
You're welcome to whatever I have, obviously. I'm at your service.
Okay, so what did he have? He's got a battle axe, red steel battle axe. Interesting. Long sword. Wow, look at that arm penetration is through the roof with Pyromancer's brand, Mage 18 magic. Oof, we should have a look at some of this stuff actually. Boots of Diligence. It's 2. Ooh, okay, so there's some pretty decent stuff there as well. Grandmaster. Oh, they've got some runes. Okay, this guy's got some pretty decent stuff. First off, thank you, but no thank you, I reckon. Heavy armor. Okay, that's a medium. I wonder how the medium armors and all that sort of work, because like steel and stuff is typically not medium armor. I always thought like your leathers and stuff like that would be the medium armor, and cloth would be light armor. So cloth being made, medium armor being leather, and leather being rogue, and then heavy being warrior. Okay. Wouldn't mind checking that out, to be honest. 26 strength, which means we can wield it. Does more damage. Obviously we lose a bit of critical, but the arm penetration is through the roof. What do we got here? Main hand is a mace. Critical chance, armor penetration. 9-10. That's better than the sword that Alistair's got. I think we'll just leave it for the moment. Let's go. Okay, so we've got this person here.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Alright, that was the other quest that we had done from the Chances board, where I constantly died like an episode or two ago. What else have we got over here? No, we're good there. I think we've done everything here. Let me go through this real quick. We've got to do that. Journey to Ban Lauren's Lands. Okay, so that is that. Travel to Soldier's Peak. That's for the Grey Warden stuff. And this is where we get the golem. So I don't know what level you need to be to do this. I might Google them in between, like, next episode and just sort of get a idea of how hard it's going to be. Chances board. So we do have these two to do. They were quite hard last time we tried. Mages Collective. You're asked to deliver 10 lyrium potions on behalf of the Mages Collective. Okay. I mean, we could probably do that. Yep. Deep mushrooms, that's another one we could definitely probably do. Find 5 scrolls and return. Okay. Not the hardest thing in the world to do, to be honest. Okay, so I still think we should probably travel to Broken... well, not Broken Circle, the Circle Tower is situated on Lake Callanhad, so we've got to go that direction. Okay, so we've also got the elves we can do too. I forgot about them. I think still we'll go with Broken Circle. We'll get that out the way. That means that we can finish up Redcliffe and the Broken Circle together pretty much. And then we can do maybe the Elvish Clan and then go to Orzammar. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Anyway,
What do you need?
I'd like to ask
away.
how do I can't remember how to give them. Maybe if you do it this way. Yeah, that's it. Gift.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
I don't know, but it's yours. Maybe he meant to give it back to you. Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
You're a friend, of course I remembered.
I don't know what to say. I'm honored. Thanks again.
Okay, so Liliana actually leveled up from that, and Alistair approves plus 11. That's really good. Okay, we've got a level 9 rogue here, obviously. What can we do for you? Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. High dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting style, yes. We'll put that to 25 and then we'll maybe put it some cunning up. Distraction, the bard's performance replete with dazzling flourishes is designed to distract and confuse. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Alright, so we actually did that last time, didn't we? Dual striking. That's a sustain, that's an active, that's a passive. The character is extremely skilled with wielding weapons in each hand, gaining bonuses to attack and defense. What else we got here? The rogue makes, that's an active, that's a passive. Trying to decide how I want to go about this, because there's a few things that I feel like Liliana could use. As you can see there, she's actually got quite the archery skills there. Rogue has learned to fade from view, although perceptive enemies may not be fooled. Taking any action beyond movement, including engaging in combat or using items, will still attract attention. If the rogue initiates combat while still stealth, the first strike is automatically critical hit or backstab. Also handy to have. Dual weapon sweep. The character sweeps both weapons in broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons, simultaneously attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits. Okay. The rogue makes a swift strike at a vulnerable area or target, dealing normal damage but gaining a bonus to armor penetration. Combat movement. The quick-stepping rogue can easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle or makes backstabs easier to achieve. So really, there are so many things I could put this into, and it's quite annoying. Like, I want to put it into that, I want to put it into that, I want to put it into that, I even would like to put it into that. I'm gonna go that. Alright, that's good. Inventory. Want to see if there was any more stuff for Alistair. Battlefield spirit, maintain a chill even. Yeah, no. Bronze symbol of Andraste. Feel like this one would probably be good for Liliana. Don't know about that. Tribal necklace, I'd say maybe Morrigan. Got no idea about this one. Which it appears to absorb Optimus. Don't know. These steel braces have exquisite carvings of warhounds on them. A heavy silver bracelet inscribed with dwarven runes. Alright, well, I feel like that's probably as best as we can do for the moment. Right, so I'm going to go back to party camp now, just to see if I can maybe con Alistair into teaching me Templar.
What do you need? Ask away.
Can you teach others to become Templars?
I suppose I could, but I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
And what if I ordered you to do it? You don't think this is important? Very well, I will respect your word.
Of course I do. It's just, I don't think you necessarily need Templar secrets to defeat the Darkspawn. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something...
Okay, so he didn't like that. And he doesn't want to teach us, which is annoying. I would have liked to have had the Templar specialization sort of ready to go for the
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the good
Circle of Magi.
I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, let's have a look what weapons he had. Okay, so these were just sort of... I was looking for something, I'm pretty sure it was here. Bonari... Butterfly sword, okay. He's got all kinds of stuff, doesn't he? Okay, Manual Templar. This is Abomination, the Templars. If I buy this, does this give me, like, the Templar thing? Like... You know what? Let's spend the 15 gold and just see what happens. Hey, there we go. Specialization unlocked. Now I've got to figure out where it is. Okay, there we go. There we go, so we've done it. He has now that, so next time we level up, which is still a little bit to go, but next time we level up we should be able to put some points into it, I believe. If I have a look at his... There we go, yeah. Templars are enforcers specifically chosen to control mages and slay abominations. For each Templar, melee hits against an enemy caster drains its mana. Okay, so this is going to be good to have once we can get this sort of stuff going, especially like, see that, cleanse the area, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's get moving. We've done a lot of dawdling this episode. Gather your party and venture forward.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Right, so we've got quite the journey, I reckon. Okay, so we've got the docks there, so we've got to do that. Actually, we're not that far. I was thinking we had to go over here somewhere, but we don't. I mean, we've still got to go all the way up there by the looks. Got a battle on the road here by the looks. Okay, so we've got a bunch of wolves. Ooh, taking a bit of a beating here. Okay, and need to get some health into you before I'm gonna be dead. Okay, this is now a problem. Okay, we're actually gonna die here. Wow. Load game from. Really, this was the last one. Wow, okay, so we've got a bit to do all over again. That's super annoying, eh? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly run through this. Maybe I should be buying some better armor and stuff, I don't know.
If there's anything I can do for you,
I feel like we are
please,
very
please
underpowered
tell me.
here.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
With your discount. Okay, so all of these we needed. Then okay, what else did we need? We needed not that apparently. Okay. Or did he already have that? I'm not too sure, to be honest. That one, that can go. To be honest, that can go too. That one can go. They can go. So I'm going to give that back to him. Alright, so sorry about that. I really was hoping we wouldn't die this episode, considering we've done pretty much nothing. you.
Indeed.
Redcliffe Village. Oh, okay. That wasn't what we had last time. Okay, Morin, what can you do for us? How about we hit you with that? How are you looking? Threatened? Yep. Okay, you got a Sundarama. We'll just leave you for the moment. Liliana, how are you going? Okay, she's moved on to him. Okay, we're looking good, I think. Maybe I just need to be managing things a little better. What the? Oh, I didn't realize there was one of them over there. Okay. Okay, you. We gotta get to him first, I think. Liliana's now done with. Oh, and Morrigan too, apparently. I'm gonna use a lesser health potion here. Okay, we should get through this. Well. Oh, Alistair just fucked him up. Alright, so maybe I should be just managing things a little bit better. It's probably that, to be honest. Grab this. Thank you. Grab some elf fruit. Grab that. Get up, Morrigan. Okay, that's done. Really? What are you doing, Liliana? Get your shit together. Okay, let's continue moving. Get the party and venture forth. Well, at least we didn't dive through that combat, eh? What I might do real quick is just quickly... Whoops, what am I doing? Go. That one, Alistair's mother's amulet.
This is my mother's amulet. Oh.
We're just going to skip through this because we've already heard it.
Found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he Did you remember me mentioning it?
Of course. There we go, done. Oh, don't mind that. Alright, so once I've done here, I'm going to actually wrap this episode up then, because it's taken longer to get through what I thought I was going to get through. With any luck, we will get to Lake Calenhad without too much problem. So, yeah, this was more of a tie-up loose ends episode, but, you know, luckily Throwback Thursdays, I punch out as many episodes as I possibly can, so shouldn't have to worry too much. Let's do this one.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Thank you. Oh, shit. I always get that mixed up. For some reason, I think I've got to go that way.
I'll be done.
You.
My Blight.
We've heard this, so I'm going to skip through it.
Reward. Thank you.
Then I'm going to sell it back
You're
to him.
welcome here, friend. You're
Let's talk
welcome
business.
to whatever.
Mainly because it's not what we need. Okay, so Liliana has leveled up again. Cool. Let's level this up real quick. 30, done. And what did I put it into? I think I did combat movement, didn't I? I think it was combat movement. Yeah, I think it was. Do that. Okay, that's done. We've done that, so I'm gonna travel back to camp because we've got injuries now because we suck. Alright, that's done. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, so I hope you're enjoying Dragon Age Origins and the Throwback series, and I'll catch you all next episode. Catch you later, guys.